Hello, I'm Demo and I'm going to make a run of this game of Yokai Dungeon. It's a really cool game, it's a roguelike game, and I think it's a game with a lot of speedrunning potential, and so I wanted to submit it both to speedrun.com to be an available game, and also as a candidate for the mobile speedrunning competition. So I'm going to comment over this run and explain how I feel this game has a lot of speedrunning potential, despite being a roguelike with lots of RNG involved. So I'm going to start now. And there we see first layout. Actually, it's quite alright. And yet we can see that in both the distribution of this area and the whole layout of the floor, it's randomized. The layout of the floor is very similar to games like The Binding of Isaac, but in those games they have seen also like some success in speedrunning, so I don't think this is much of a problem, and there's definitely lots and lots of improvement that can be made with the right knowledge. And yeah, basically overall I think this is a great speedrunning game. Okay, just I got to get rid of this last enemy. Come on. Okay, there we go. And now we'll go to the first boss of the area. And this game is made by Neutronized, which is the developer that made the Cattail series, which was actually submitted to Games on Quick earlier this January. I messed it up here. Okay, there we go. That's the first boss. All the boss has 3 HP. And well, basically I believe that this game kind of shows a lot of skill in the matter of knowing the right patterns of each enemy, and also like knowing what to do in every floor with the randomized layout. Okay, I'm going to go to the left to this big room. Big rooms are really slow, but the other path was definitely not an option. Okay, so there you've seen like some of the things that can, well, okay, that wasn't much of a good example, but there can be done like lots of double hits. Oh my god, that path is blocked. And yeah, like currently my knowledge of the game, it's not that high, but definitely with the right knowledge, this game can feel so rewarding for the right players. And also its graphics are really good, and overall I think it's very solid glitch wise, which I also think it's a really good thing for the game. And well, yeah, that's basically the main factors of the game itself. It has many floors. Each floor gets gradually harder and more enemies appear. There are also shops which appear randomized. So yeah, in that sense, if by chance you find one, you may get an item, but mostly items aren't very good at all. Okay, 2. Oh, that was bad. So yeah, like those boss fights have really predictable patterns if you get to know them. So I believe it's like a great way to prove the skill of the runner. And this game is available for both iOS and Android. Okay, let's make this happen. Each floor requires all enemies to be defeated, and some except of those kind of wasps that go wandering around. Oh my god, that Magikarp. This room has like a really weird layout, so those things also respawn, which I think it's my best bet now currently. That's not the one I want to respawn, neither is this. I need one of those lower one. Okay, that was a good one. No, okay, good movement. And whoa, the area pattern is quite bad. Okay, so let's see, what items do we get? That's speed increase, that's good. That's bad. So we'll stick with that and go lower. Okay, nice movement. That's also quite easy. And let's get this one. Coins aren't useful at all during the run, so we don't need to collect them. And okay, 1, 2. Yeah. There are different type of blocks. Some of them can be actually destroyed, and some of them can't. I would need those guys to go forward. They don't appear to be willing to do so. That's going to be an easy kill. And this one to I have to go upwards. Also I have limited life, but I can buy another one using coins. I would rather not to, but it's not too slow to do so, so it's not going to be a problem. Yeah. Fishes are quite fast on water, but on land are really easy to kill. Okay, this boss, it's really pattern depending. If you could get a good pattern, you can kill it really easily with no problems at all. Let's see. The first pattern wasn't actually too good, and neither is the second one, I think. Okay, yeah, it was. It actually was. Okay, that's a really fast kill. Let's grab the coin just in case we need to buy an extra life, but I think we already have enough coins, so that's not going to be a problem. Okay, so we get to this wall. This wall is quite a problem in general. Those skulls are really annoying because they turn into there we go, the respawn. And let's see. Okay, there we go, another respawn. We just need the skull to move to the correct direction. And there we go. Let's see the layout. Wow, we're getting really bad layouts in general. Okay, there we go. Okay, so those enemies I've just killed walk really slow, except when they see you. If they see you, they move really fast. And you're going to see. Yes. Okay, let's. These fire bars are really, really annoying. I really hate them. Okay, well, we'll have to buy one life. Actually, buying life might be like a good strategy for big rooms like this, because it kills all enemies. So, yeah, who knows, maybe it's a viable strategy if for speedrunning, then come on. One less. This one is also that one. Okay, let's go to the boss. This boss is also not a big of a deal, and it's actually not luck dependent, so we just gotta move correctly and we'll have no problems at all. So there's a first hit. All bosses are 3 hits, so not much of a difference there. Okay, third phase, it's the only one that can be a bit tricky. Okay, there we go, and that's a boss. So that's, I think, the third to last. There's 2 more floors remaining, and we are 12 minutes in, so probably the whole run is going to be around 16-17 minutes, which is actually quite nice. Okay, so this floor has really annoying stuff. It does have ice physics, which is always a struggle in general. Okay, we got the double hit. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, not very good of a layout. Rooms layout are totally random, and sometimes you can just spawn right next to the boss, which is really good. Yeah, also sometimes like rooms are quite fast, like this last one, which is really good. Okay, those stones, and here are more. Yeah, these charging enemies. Sometimes they can see you before you see them, and that's really a problem when it happens, because they are really fast. They are much faster than you are. Okay, there we go. The ice physics are like really heavy in this game, and this is the hardest boss by far, and it is really luck dependent, so let's see how good of a pattern we get. That's not good, and I don't know why she shot there. That was quite bad. Yeah, still bad position. we can't do anything at all. Okay, I can work with that. There's one hit, 2 left. Come on, attack. I can't do anything. But wait. Okay. That's another hit. Okay, that was good position. And there we go. Third hit. And there we go. And this is going to be Volcano, the last floor. Okay, nice. Okay. Oh, okay. Stack enemies are the best. They're just really easy to deal with. Wait for that. Kill this guy. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to do that. These guys attack you if they see you. Sure, but it's a very rude attitude. Okay, go up. No. Go up. Okay, there we go. And room layout. It's good actually. That's going to be a fast floor. Okay. Too slow there. Oh, why? So stupid. Okay. Respawn, please. I guess I can just do this. And okay, so this is the last boss. It's not the easiest, but definitely not the hardest. And on the third hit, it's going to be time. Okay, so I'll have to bring him here, over here, and hit it. Okay, that's a really good one, an easy one, and that's also an easy one, and that's time. So that's it, 17:10. Surely I had quite a bad RNG this run, and it was just a no reset run to show off how much potential I believe this game has. So yeah, that's since it is not yet on speedrun.com, I would like to ask to be added as a moderator for this game, and also I'm going to submit this to the mobile speedrunning community as a candidate for next week's competition.